Hi everyone, welcome back to one of my videos. This is Selina. I hope you're well. So today I'm bringing to you a very special project. It's part of my vintage crochet series, and this is an Edwardian wrap. So I love the Edwardian era, and I thought it would be really fun to actually make an item from the Edwardian era. So the Edwardian era goes from 1901 to 1911 in England. However, sometimes it's extended to 1918, the end of the First World War. And I thought it would be a great project to show you. So the Edwardian era shawls are characterized, and clothing actually, by jewel toned clothing and accessories and fine lines. So I definitely drew my inspiration from some engraving. It's a very slim in width wrap. I'm going to try and show you on camera, and it's also very long, so I will be popping lots of pictures on my blog selinaveronique.com, as well as the free PDF pattern that you can download. So just head over to selinaveronique.com to download your pattern and look at all the pictures. So I'm just going to show you how long it is. It's actually 70 inches long, which is a lot taller than I actually am. Anyways, and it's really a fun project to make. It's actually a fan, it's the fan and treillis. I hope I'm pronouncing this well. I've obviously been pronouncing it the French way. So fan and treillis stitch. I've already made a poncho with this stitch, which I will be linking here, and it's a really fun, beautiful and quite simple stitch to recreate. It's absolutely gorgeous and feminine. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into the tutorial. So for this project I used Sirdar #1, which is a DK yarn in English terms and a size 3 light yarn in American terms. I will be linking substitutes in the down bar and everything that you need, and my blog and so on in the description box, so just check that out. This is a 50% acrylic yarn, 50% nylon. I will be also writing down substitutes for my American crochet friends who are watching this, and Canadian. And you will need a 4mm crochet hook, and you will need a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle. And I will be writing, exactly how much yarn you need for this project also in the description bar and also on my blog, so don't forget to check this out. So I hope you enjoy this new installment of the vintage crochet series. I love making those, they're so much fun. I love past vintage fashions, as you know, and I just love recreating my own version of these. So just for your information, this pattern uses a multiple of 12 stitches plus 11 plus 1 for your base chain. So just go ahead and make a slip knot. Pop your hook through the slip knot and tight. We will be chaining 72. So just go ahead and chain 72. So 1, 2, 3. So once you've chained your 72 stitches, we are simply going to be single crocheting into the second chain from the hook. So just count 1 and 2 and just single crochet into the second chain. So once you've done that, you are just going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Skip 3 chains, so count 1, 2 and 3. Skip those and go into the 4th and single crochet into that stitch. So just go ahead and single crochet into that chain. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Skip 3 stitches, so 1, 2 and 3, go into the 4th and place a single crochet into that. Just go ahead and single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, skip 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and go into the 4th, and just carry on doing this until the last 2 chains, and I will show you what to do then. So here we go. I've done this until the end of my chain, and I've reached, like I said, the last 2 chains right here. So for that part of the project, you are just simply going to chain 2, so 1 and 2, so you've chained 2, and you are simply going to place a double crochet. So you're just going to skip this stitch right here, the next stitch, go into the 2nd, and which is also your last, and just place a double crochet into this last chain. So to make your double crochet, you are simply going to wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the chain, take your yarn, pull it through. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn, pull through 2 loops, and take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. And for row 2, we are simply going to chain 1. So chain 1, turn your work like this, and we are just simply going to single crochet into that same stitch. So just go into the first stitch right here and place a single crochet. There you go. And what we are going to be doing now is skipping this space right here. You're just going to skip that and go into our first 5 chain arc. So just go directly into this, and you are simply going to be placing 7 double crochets directly into this space. So if you need more help on how to double crochet, I will be linking my video on how to double crochet in this description box. So just go ahead and wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the space, take your yarn, pull through. You've got 3 loops on your hook, take your yarn, pull through 2 loops, take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. And this has created your first double crochet inside that chain arc. So just go ahead and place another 6 double crochets into this space, and this is what it should look like. So now we are simply going to be going directly into the next arc, and we are simply going to single crochet directly into that just to anchor our project down. There you go. You are going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and go directly into the next chain arc here. So just go ahead and place a single crochet into that to anchor your project down, and this is what it should look like. So once you've done that, you are simply going to go directly into the next chain arc. So this is what we've worked into those 2, and now we're simply going to go into the next one here and place 7 double crochets into that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've placed my 7 double crochets into that chain arc, and what we're going to do is the exact same, is go directly into the next, anchor it down with just a simple single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Go into the next chain arc and place a single crochet into that just to anchor your project down. So this is what it should look like for now. I'm just going to show you slowly. And now that we've done this, we are again simply going to go into the next arc, chain arc, and place 7 double crochets into that. Just carry on with this pattern. So you are simply going to place 7 double crochets into that arc, go into the next chain arc, anchor it down, chain 5, anchor it down with a single crochet, go into the next, place 7 double crochets into that, go into the next, anchor it down with a single crochet, chain 5, and single crochet into the next, go into the next chain arc and place 7 double crochets, and so on and so forth. So there we go, I've almost finished this row, so I'll be finishing it with you, and this is how it looks. So it's absolutely gorgeous, I absolutely adore it. So I've just done my cluster of 7 double crochets in this space, and I've just got this space left. So what I'm going to do is anchor it down with a single crochet. Now I will simply be chaining 2, 1 and 2. So we are simply going to be placing a treble crochet into this single crochet from the previous row right here. So to treble, you are simply going to wrap your yarn around your hook twice, like so. Go into this stitch, this single crochet from the previous row, pop your hook through, take your yarn, pull through, and you should have actually 4 loops on your hook. Take your yarn, pull through 2 loops, take your yarn, pull through 2 loops, take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. And this is your treble crochet at the end of this row. So now I'm going to show you row 3. So for row 3 we are going to chain 1, and we are going to place a single crochet into that stitch here, single crochet. So once we've done that, we are simply going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We are going to be counting 1 and 2 double crochets from the cluster from the previous row. So don't count this stitch, which is part of the arc from the previous row. You have to count the double crochets from the cluster. So 1 and 2, and go into that second stitch like so, and place a single crochet into that. So just go ahead, place your single crochet into that, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we're going to go into the 6th double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and place a single crochet into that like this. Now we are simply going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, go into that arc here from the previous row, so just skip the end of that fan and go into this arc directly, so, and place a single crochet into this. There we go. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and count 1 and 2 from the fans from the previous row, and go into that second double crochet from the previous row and place a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and go into the 6th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 right here. And we are simply going to be chaining 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we are just going to go directly into the arc, the next arc from the previous row, and place a single crochet into that. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and once again we are simply going to count 1 and 2 double crochets from the fan from the previous row and pop a single crochet into that. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, count into the 6th, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and basically just carry on doing that. So I'm just gonna show you what this looks like, and basically you're just going to carry on this pattern, chaining 5, going into the next arc right here, chaining 5, going into the second double crochet from the fan, chain 5, go into the 6th one, chain 5, anchor it down with a single crochet into that arc, chain 5, go into the second, double crochet, chain 5, go into the 6th, double crochet, and so on until the end of this row. So I've almost finished my row, and I've placed my single crochet into the 6th double crochet from the previous fan, and I've still got this row to finish. So to finish this row, I'm simply going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and I'm going to make a treble crochet into the treble crochet from this previous row. So just go ahead and wrap your yarn around your hook twice, go into the stitch like so, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, and go through 2. And this is what it should look like. So it's really lovely, it's really simple. And from now, the rows are simply going to be a repeat of row 2 and row 3. So that's why it's such an easy pattern, and that's why you have to hang in there, because it really is a very repetitive pattern once you get the hang of it. So I'm just going to show you row 2 briefly, just so that you know where you're going. So like I said, it's a repeat of row 2, so just chain 1, turn your work like so, place a single crochet into that same stitch here, just go ahead and place a single crochet into that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go directly, we're going to skip this and go directly into this chain space and place 7 double crochets into that. So just go ahead and place your 7 double crochets into this chain space. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So once you've placed your 7 double crochets, so you see it's directly on top of this fan, you are simply going to go directly into this next arc, single crochet. So this is just a repeat of row 2, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, go into the next arc, anchor it down with a single crochet, and then just go directly into the next arc and place 7 double crochets into that. So you see, it's a very easy, very repetitive pattern. It's very much like a repeat of row 2 and 3. So just go ahead and place 7 double crochets into this arc. 1, 2, 3, and 7. And once you've done that, you are going to go into the next chain arc and place a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go into the next chain arc, place a single crochet, and then you're simply going to go into the next one and place 7 double crochets. So I'm just going to let you carry on for the remainder of this row. If you need more help, just rewind this video, and it's just a repeat of row 2. So I've just reached the end of the row, and what I'm going to do, I've got 1 chain arc left. I'm just going to go directly into that and place a single crochet to anchor down my project. And now I'm just going to finish the row by chaining 2, 1 and 2, and I'm just going to place a double crochet into the single crochet from the previous row. So just go wrap your yarn around twice, go into that stitch and place a treble into that. And this is what your row should look like. So yeah, it's really exciting. So I'm just going to show you how to do the next row, and then I'll just let you carry on, because basically, like I said, it's just a repeat of row 2 and row 3. So now I'm going to show you the row 3 repeat, although we're on row 5, but it will be just the repeat of row 3. So we are just going to chain 1, turn your work, and place a single crochet into that first stitch. We are going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and like row 3, count 1 and 2, go into the second double crochet from the fan from the previous row, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and count the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, go into that and place a single crochet, and then just chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and go into that chain arc from the previous row and place a single crochet to anchor it down, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and go into the second double crochet from the fan from the previous row, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and go into the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and place a single crochet into that, and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and go into the chain arc, and so on and so forth. So now what you're going to do is chain 5, go into the second double crochet, chain 5, go into the 6, chain 5, go into the arc, and so on and so forth until the end of this row. Again, just rewind this video until if you need more help, and don't forget it's a repeat of row 3, and then I'll meet you back just to show you how to finish off this row. So I'm back, and I've just popped a single crochet into the 6th chain, 6 double crochet from the fan. So to finish off the row, I will chain 2, 1 and 2, and place a treble into the stitch, the treble from the previous row, And so just go ahead and finish your row. And this is it. So I hope you, so basically this pattern is simply a repeat of row 2 and 3. I hope you enjoyed it. So just carry on doing this for this pattern. So thanks for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos. I release crochet videos weekly. And also don't forget to like, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.